Have you both here. So we're here to talk about The Outsider, which is a play coming to the North Peace
Cultural Center.
Center, thank you. Now, before we get into what the play is and what roles each of you have, this started in like 2020, I hear?
Yeah.
Okay, what happened?
I decided to be a first-time director, and then the world imploded. Classic.
So what made you keep this play? Like, why didn't you move on to something else?
Honestly, one of the reasons that I wanted to keep this play is because I loved the setup that we had before. The people that I managed to get in my cast were just phenomenal. A couple of them weren't able to rejoin us, but everybody that I could get back and had the time to do it in our little 2-month time crunch, I brought back, and they stepped right back into their roles and did a phenomenal job, like making me believe that this was the right choice. So, yeah.
So you started this in 2020, you brought it back now. You said you've had about 2.5 months of like rehearsing?
2 months-ish.
2 months?
Yeah,
and
I think from the day we picked everybody to the date of the first show was 2 months.
Oh my gosh, so not even like 2 months just to rehearse.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
okay.
Very condensed.
I mean, the good thing, honestly, is that the main part of the cast, I would say, we had already... I mean, it'd been long ago, but we were already at least pretty familiar with the play because we were already rehearsing and trying to get off book back in 2020 when COVID halted everything.
So in 2020, then you started like actually like rehearsing the play.
Yeah.
So you guys were ready, and then literally was like, no, we can't do this.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stage North had 2 plays going on at the same time. One was going on to stage the week that COVID shut everything down.
Oh.
And then our play had started rehearsing. So, literally move-in week for another play. They were just, nope, you can't. So
Okay.
I do want to quickly say, I know it's not about this, but Kaymia was in the other play. And so, like, the week of it got shut down, but you guys were able to bring that back. Not last year, I think the year before, if I remember right. Anyway, it was sort of a similar situation, except you guys were ready.
Yeah.
Like, you were in dress rehearsal and it got shut down. So this was like that, just we hadn't spent as much time rehearsing it. And now we have. So here we are.
Yeah.
So what are your roles in the play?
I just sit back and yell at people.
I'm
the director.
I like that.
Better.
Act better. Say that right next time.
And I play Governor Ned Newley, who, as it turns out, is sort of the outsider. Though I think that's sort of debatable on when you watch the play who exactly is the outsider. But I play a guy who he's a lieutenant governor in a state. But that governor, his sort of the governor in the same state office, exits because of a scandal, and then I become governor, never thinking that would be the job I would have. I just wanted to work in the background and sort of be a policy guy, and now suddenly I'm thrust into the spotlight also because I make a fool of myself on television in the swearing-in ceremony, and hilarity ensues from there.
Okay, and so initially, were you a character in the play as well?
Nope. No,
you were always director.
This was my debut directing thing.
I love it. Okay, so, for someone wanting to purchase tickets, is this a family-friendly play? What's the age group?
Well, how to put this? It's more teenagers and up, although, I've had a couple of friends who I know what they would put their level of children involvement in, and I just told them, I was like, while they may not be offended, they also might find it a little bit boring, because it's about politics.
Yes.
Yeah, and it's not like slapstick, like it's not like a lot of physical comedy that kids might just enjoy anyway.
Yeah.
There is some of that, of course, because it's a comedy, but a lot of it's witty, it's jokes, it's about what's said and the situation we're in that little kids probably won't get, but teenagers and adults definitely would get. Even, I would say, if you don't really know much about politics or even much about the United States political system, you don't need that. You can enjoy this either way, I think.
Okay, so more mature audience for sure.
Yeah.
Now tell us, where can we get our tickets? It's up here on the screen, npcc.bc.ca, correct?
Yes.
Is that the only way to get your tickets?
No, you can also get them an hour before the show starts at the Cultural Center Box Office. That's the other option. But if you want to be able to pick your seats and get the best seats in the house every night, then I'd jump online and get them ahead of time.
Absolutely.
Now,
I think you can go to the box office, too, and talk to them if they happen to be open. So that number, if you'd like, is 785-1992 if you want more information and you don't love the internet.
I love how that he was like, just in case.
Just in case you hate the internet.
Now, before I let you go, like, can you share a fun fact or something witty that's happened in the last 2 months? Oh, there's a lot, I see.
Let's see. It's really hard to take the Canadian out of
Yes. Yes. That's a very good one. I've struggled by saying A too many times in a certain part that we had to clamp down on because I'm not supposed to be Canadian in the play. So.
And he did so good one night in the one scene that I always gave him that note, like, hey, drop the A. He got out there and he, and about 5 minutes later, he drops an A.
See, I'd never done it before. See,
So
it's my struggle.
It may be our Easter egg of the whole play is where does he drop the A?
Just too Canadian, huh?
So it's all about you try not to be, right?
Well, thank you so much to the both of you for coming. And The Outsider is on this Thursday, Friday, and Saturday at 7, correct?
7:30.
7:30. Grab your tickets now. You can head over to npcc.bc.ca or call the box office at the North Peace Cultural Center.
This community interview is supported by your Member of Parliament, Bob Zimmer. Stop by his office in Fort St. John at 9916 100th Avenue and in Dawson Creek at 10421 10th Street.